See, I need to show you a few different screens for you to understand what is CI. Can anyone say me, tell me, explain me what is continuous integration so that everybody can understand? And I'll start explaining it afterwards. What is continuous integration? Why it is part of DevOps?
So continuous integration is nothing but continuously we are changing our codes. Like in this, basically three processes, main process: code, build, and test.
Okay, good. So basically, um, as soon as the developer, right, makes a change in the code, you would like to build and test it. Before test, I mean, it will be a deploy. Okay. Any other explanation on that part, CI part? Okay. Has anyone started recording the session? Okay, good. Okay. Any other explanation on the CI side, please? Kiran? Kiran, are you there in the call? Kavita, any idea from you? Kavita, can you unmute and speak? Any understanding you have about CI? Okay. Uh, so why are we looking at CI at this point for the infrastructure? Can Akshay or Darshan tell me? Vignesh?
Sir, probably see will make so much of changes in the code, so that has to get updated before testing. Is that it? Or
Yeah. So your infrastructure will go through changes over a period of time. Either new instance creation, instance type modification, maybe some new EBS volume attachment, or maybe an S3 bucket creation and things like that. So we cannot every time manually update the changes and then go ahead and update it in the console. So what you need to do is, since we already have everything automated using infrastructure as code tool, which is Terraform. So we have to put this one part of our source code repository. That we have already done it, right? Last week. We were able to push it to the GitLab repository and it is available in the GitLab repository. See, for example, I'll go to this one, gitlab.com. I have the source code in my group. So I have it here. Say if you want to continuously, if you want to do a continuous integration, what I need to do is I need to make it part of the CI pipeline. Pipeline is all about getting something done by going through a particular process in a sequence. Thing is, you guys remember the different things that we do in the Terraform, right? So what are the different stages of Terraform pipeline? Terraform deployment. Init, validate,
plan.
and apply. Right. So we need to put all these stages, all these different actions into a pipeline, and we should get it automated so that whenever we make some changes to the pipeline, whenever we make some changes to the code, the pipeline is triggered and it is executed. That's what we are supposed to do. So for that, what is the initial requirement or minimum requirement is the creation of .gitlab-ci.yml file. I'll show you the I'll show you some of the content that is part of the GitLab-ci.yml file so that you can have some understanding. Is this visible to you, or do I need to increase the font size? So I'm just trying to cat .gitlab-ci.yml file, which is the pipeline file for your infrastructure automation. So in the pipeline file, you should have stages. Stages will have build, test, and deploy. As of now, the stages, see, we define it like this. In the build stage, so it is okay. It is basically for application deployment. I'll show you quickly the build stage. Sorry, the stages for infrastructure deployment. So what exactly you think in the build stage it will come? It will be a plan stage, and it will be a deploy stage. Here it will be a destroy stage, but it will be manual. By default, when we are working on an application, as soon as the code is ready, we have to go for build. We have to go for test, that is unit test kind of thing, unit test or integration test, and then do a deploy. Then we'll have after deploy, we'll have integration test like this. But this one will not be part of your no, not part of infra. Try to understand at a high level at this point. You will slowly um, be in a better position over a period of time.
Sir,
Yeah.
in deploy, we have to do manual tests, sir. Like automation test is possible. Or...
No. What I'm saying is deploy is automatic only. So you're asking about integration test or regression test and things like that, or are you talking about this manual stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this manual is all about during the pipeline, you don't need to be running everything automated way, because you have to run few things manually by clicking of the button or through after an approval from your managers. So that's what I'm trying to say. So there will be a condition called when manual. So this kind of condition will come into picture for your pipeline. So similar to what you have, right? Stages. Whatever stages that you have, you will have a job or stage for job and stage for each stages. So you'll have a job like this. You will have to define that is on your own. You can define any name. It should be relevant, but your stage should be one of the stage that is defined in your first few lines. You will also have variables section that will, for infrastructure deployment, you will have it like access key and secret key and region. So like this, you will have variables set. That variables will be used in your pipeline. Will not be referring to a this one, the main.tf or variables.tf for these instructions. So it becomes uh, handy to put these variables in your GitLab and start using those variables here, so that you don't have to locally store the code in main.tf or in your local machine. Okay. Any idea where it is going to run when you trigger the pipeline? Where exactly it is going to be executed in GitLab? Akshay, Darshan, Vignesh.
No idea, sir.
Okay. See, GitLab has um, some executors. When we say CI, right? CI is all about running something on a different machine or different platform. It is not going to be run on your local machine. See, when you are running your code on your local machine like this, Terraform plan init, where exactly it is getting executed? On your local machine, right? Local machine is nothing but one of the physical machine in which you have Terraform already installed, right? In with the Terraform installed on your local machine, you are able to run Terraform init command, validate command, plan command, and apply command, right? So in order for you to make it run automatically on a GitLab server, you have to have some other prerequisites. That is called GitLab runner. That is nothing but your system on GitLab that will take the control and execution for you, and it'll run it on the uh, basically it will be an EC2 machine or a Docker machine, Docker container in which it will get executed. Any questions so far before we move on to look into the CI/YAML file?
So can you explain once again that GitLab runner?
Okay. See, GitLab runner is, say, you can think that is your interface or machine in which your CI pipeline will be executed. Your CI job will be running. It'll be a Docker container which will be launched at runtime, and that Docker container uh, will run only till your job is executed. For example,
Yes, sir.
you are running this init, validate, plan, apply commands, right? Or where are you running it from? Are you running it from console? No, right? Are you running it from command line? Yes. So where exactly you're running? You're running it on your local machine. So you definitely require a medium to run your software, run your different stages, right? You understand that init is a stage, validate is a stage, plan is a stage, apply is a stage. Uh, if I make some changes here, I need to again do Terraform init, plan, validate, and apply. How will you make these changes automatically picked up and executed on a different machine, right? you should have a control over whatever machine you're going to execute. So that is being provided by GitLab. That is for free. That is called GitLab Runner. And on that machine, your execution will be carried out and you will get a report. You will get the result of it. So you will slowly understand everything one by one. I'll show you the code by from the GitLab console, and I'll try to explain each and every item one by one. So if I go to GitLab CI, this is the YAML file that has been created. I'll pass it on to you as well. So there is a section, variable section, in which you can define the variables. At the same time, you have to define these variables in your settings. So I'm opening. If I go to projects, I'm going with this particular project. So kindly understand, kindly focus on this particular stuff, because this navigation is very important. For example, you are in your project, which you can create a clone of it, right? By clicking on the clone with SSH option. In that, from there, what you do is you need to go to build in order to see the pipelines. That is one thing. Whenever the job is running, you can go to build and then see the pipelines. But if you want to make changes to the variables, you have to go to the settings and go to CI/CD. You need to click on the variables section, expand, and you can see that option to add variables. You can have add variable section. In that, if you go here, you can select the default options. You don't need to select masked or hidden. You can also go with the whatever tags that you have currently. So you can go for AWS_access key. So that is the description. So access key ID will automatically pop up, because based on the cloud provider, it provides you the options. Here you need to provide the values. Whatever values that you are giving it here, you can give it there. It will be your access key and secret key that you need to provide. Similarly, you can add secret key as well over there. Region you can hard code it here, because it is not required to be added into the YAML file. Sorry, it's not required to be added into the variables file. Like that, I can store it. And then the way to call it is I have to edit it. I can either edit in the web IDE, or I can edit in the local Git bash as well. So I will initially tell you how to update these things from web IDE, and then we'll go with the command line. option. I'll just try to change the theme because I don't work on GitLab console. That's why it is very new to me. Just see if there is an option to change it. Okay, theme is. Okay, it has changed. Basically, what you need to do is you need to add the variable name with a dollar. AWS underscore access underscore field. Like that, we have to change it. You can have multiple stages similar to what you have in your.
So there is a typo in access secret key at the end.
I'm just giving an example, this one. I'm not going to really use this file. I'll have to create a new, one of you will create here. Yeah, thanks for that. What I'm saying is, it is just an example I'm giving you. You will have to change, make all the changes in your local repository, and push it from there. Then you will understand a little bit. So try to understand different stages, similar to what you have while you are running, right? You will have a validate, plan, apply, and destroy. Init will be a before script option, which is, say here when we say script, right? It is nothing but a command that we are running from the command line. See, under script, it will be, you will see the exact command that you are running from your git bash. Script is nothing but a script which is executed on the uh, Docker container. So you have image. This is nothing but Docker image, which will be used for uh, running your commands in sequence. So you'll have entry point is nothing but where exactly Terraform is located. Something similar to your path variable in your Windows machine, from where it'll be looking for Terraform command. So in the first line, we are mentioning what is the image that we are going to pull from Docker container. That is nothing but a Terraform image. Terraform image means operating system, a smaller operating system, which is tagged with the light, that will be pulled and then deployed on this particular Docker container, and you will have all these commands executed in a sequence manner, like in the before script, that is before running anything. It'll run the init and then make your container ready for you to run validate, plan, and apply commands. Any questions so far? Okay, moving on. Uh, you'll have a you'll have a plan stage which will also be automatically executed. And here, if you talk about it, we are creating the plan file, which will be an artifact. Artifact is nothing but whatever file that you are getting as an output, right? When you are running Terraform plan, since you are running it from uh, GitLab, you cannot just take that file if you don't store it. So we have to create an artifact for that particular plan file, and then we have to use that plan file during your apply command. That is dependencies and plan. So you may have to learn a little more when it comes to CI/CD, CI pipeline, different uh, new parameters, uh, new stages, new keywords, and things like that. See, if you look at destroy, that's not for you. I mean, for others also, you can see that it is a manual. That means it will not get executed automatically. You need to go and click on the button if you really want to destroy the resources. So this is how your pipeline for Terraform will look like, and you need to create them for your branch, for your repository. If you don't have much questions, we can go ahead and then start looking into the you're looking at one of your screen, and we can start editing the file if you don't have any questions. Yeah.
Artifact means
Artifacts is nothing but the results of a particular execution. Say, for example, you're you're running a Maven command to create a build, or you're running Terraform plan, right? What exactly it creates? Terraform plan.
it will tell us, sir, whatever it is
Yeah.
going to.
How many resources going to be created? Which region going to be used? What are the different output you will get it, whether it is after applying or right now, whatever information is visible, that it will show you. Since you are running it on the local machine, that Terraform executor or Terraform uh, command or the software will understand where the file is already stored, since it is on the local machine. But now we are moving completely out of our local machine and moving on to GitLab. So we don't want to run it every time on a local machine, because we are using we are part of a team, and we want to use a centralized environment. That is why we are going ahead with a GitLab CI or GitHub actions, like that. I mean, there are multiple providers for running your GitLab, sorry, for running your continuous integration, like Jenkins, Bitbucket, GitLab CI, or GitHub Actions. So we are currently moving on with GitLab CI, which is more simpler and widely used, and it is in fact it is easy to learn also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll probably stop sharing my screen. One of you can share your screen and start um, editing your start creating a gitlab-ci.yml file. And before that, I would like you to make sure you understood all the git commands, basic commands. Or we can just go through the git basic commands. From tomorrow, we can start with the gitlab-ci.yml file that you can probably copy the repository uh, from my GitHub repository and start editing those files and start pushing your changes to your repository. Like that, we can do it. Okay, we can at least start with the creating access key and secret key, pushing them into the GitLab CA. Actually, can you start sharing a screen? I'll stop sharing my screen.
Yeah.
So everybody can just open your GitLab account and your Git bash on your local machine. We'll try to create the access key and secret key um, in your GitLab variable section. Okay, good. Is everybody on the same page? Do you understand? Do you remember the navigation that I told you? You need to navigate. Uh, no, you are correct. You are currently on the right place. Okay, what you need to do is you need to go to the settings. On the left hand side, go to the settings, go to CI/CD. Go and click on variables, expand it. Yeah, expand it. Add variables. Variable, that's okay. There's nothing. You don't have to modify anything. You just need to put a description, AWS access key. It is up to you. Description you can better not to mention, not to keep any space character while you're doing anything on anything for CI, CD or anything on Linux machine. So it is always better not to keep any extra space characters. Yeah. In the key you can type AWS capital, AWS. Yeah. You can choose the first option. Now you can go back to your git bash, do a cat of tilt symbol slash dot AWS tilt, yeah, slash dot AWS slash credentials. Yeah, you can copy the access key ID. Just do a double click. No. Just do a double click over there. Uh, it is automatically copied. You just need to paste it over there.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So you can just click on add variables and then your job is done for access key. Okay. Uh, okay, you got it. You go up, right side corner, go up all the way and close that button. You can add another variable. Yeah, AWS underscore secret key. Yeah, select that, and just change only access to secret. Yeah, AWS underscore secret. Last one. Yes, you can choose. Yes, it's okay. Hmm. I hope all of you are doing this. Darshan, Dinesh. You can also add the default region also. For now, we can use the same thing. No, nothing. You don't have to change. Uh, no. Come down. No. What I said is, I mean, you don't have to modify anything. You can just go on edit, adding a description. AWS underscore. Select one of the stuff. Yeah, just change it to default underscore region. AWS underscore default underscore region. Yeah. Now again, you type AWS underscore. Choose default region. What is the value that you need to give? Dinesh? No. Don't go there. Don't go there. What is the default value? Which region we are currently creating? US
Please.
Local.
US dash east dash one. Yeah, you can save it. So you currently have all three variables required created, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go back to git bash now? You are in which directory? Can you do a pwd? Okay. Can you do a git log space git space log? Enter. You can clearly see that you updated the readme file on 18th September 18th, right? You can see the top commit ID, author, and date, and what is the commit message. Okay.
Right.
I would like you to add a new commit for today, so that we'll get to know exactly what we are doing. Uh, can you just create a .gitlab-ci.yml file?
Will I type it here or
Yeah. No, Vim space, Vim or vi space. Yeah. .gitlab dash ci.yml.
Command is wrong actually.
Sorry.
VI, not W.
Okay, it is vi. Okay, not w. I thought it was correct. .yml. Remove the dash. .yml. YML.
can
YAML. Yeah, enter. You can simply type variables. Uh, colon. So in the end, you can have colon. Yeah, enter. Dash. Okay. No, okay, it'll not be a list item, it'll be a dictionary item. So just remove the dash. So you guys understand, right? When a line is starting without a dash, it is a dictionary item. The line is starting with the dash, it will be a list item. Hope you are all aware of the basics of Python. So Python is a list, dictionary is a, sorry, I'm very sorry. A list is a collection of individual elements, whereas dictionary is a collection of key value pair. So when we say dash, we are supposed to add only list items with the single item. When we don't use a dash, we are supposed to define a dictionary. So now you can type AWS underscore access underscore key. No, keep it capital. Everything is capital.
everything?
Yeah, because that's the way you created in your.
Uh,
So just wanted to keep the same format. You can remove one A extra and one C. Yeah, colon space colon, not a semicolon. Space dollar. Just double click on the left hand side and then right click. Just double click on the left hand side. AWS access key. Double click, right click. Yeah. So enter. Similarly, you can say AWS underscore secret underscore access key. No, next line. Remove the extra. No. Remove the extra white space character. That will unnecessarily create a problem. Yeah. Enter. So here the only difference is AWS underscore secret underscore access underscore key should be there. You just need to have access extra. You use your left arrow. Left arrow. Yeah, correct. There also
Here
you have,
also, right?
yeah. It just for your understanding. I mean, otherwise we can keep any name on the left hand side. Any left hand side is equivalent to a variable that you create in Python. If you say x equals 10 or a equals 10, it is okay. Okay. So AWS underscore default underscore region will be your next thing. Just give me 2 minutes. Just typing. Just keep typing it. Okay, I'm back. Uh, you can go ahead and save this file for now. Uh, I'm just giving you only at the high level uh, entries. We are not running any stages. Okay. Now can you can you please move this file to dot back? Move MB. So MB is a command. MB space dot gitlab-ci tab dot gitlab-ci.
Again.
Just type, yeah, dot gitlab-ci tab. Yeah. In the end, remove the extra white space character and type dot back. BAK or BACK, whatever. Yeah. Enter. What I'm trying to show you is, I mean, if you create a file like this, it will not run the pipeline. But whenever you create a YAML file like this, .gitlab-ci.yml, the pipeline will be automatically executed. Do you remember the git sequence, git commands, git add, git commit, git push? Can you do that in a sequence?
Okay. So first will be git init, right?
Sorry, git add,
So that
space, space dot,
yeah.
dot, yeah, that is fine. We'll try to fix these errors from your git bash. Okay, you can do a git commit space dash m. You are typing a message
This dash
space with the double quotes. uh, you can say test GitLab CI file. with dot back extension, with dot back. Yeah, for you to understand. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Enter. It has created the file locally. You just need to push it now. Can you do a git push? So changes you have done, it is pushed to the remote repository. Can you go to GitLab now? GitLab. Go to your repository. Okay. So you can see the new file is created, right?
Yeah.
Can you roll over build option, build on the left hand side, build code build. Yeah. Click on the pipelines. Yeah, there is nothing started for you, right? There is nothing. Okay. Can you do one thing? Can you go back to git bash once again? Uh, you do one thing, cp dot gitlab-ci.yml dot back to dot gitlab-ci.yml. Cp space, yeah, tab will give you tab.
Mhm.
Yeah, L. Just type L. Tab, and then again dot git L tab. Yeah, remove the dot back. Okay, you're basically trying to create a dot gitlab-ci.yml file from the existing file. Okay, enter.
Copy of it or
Sorry, it is a
no?
copy. It is a copy of the old file. Now you can do a git add, git commit, git push, but in the commit message you say proper message. Space dot space dot space dot. Yeah. Git commit. See, usually you are supposed to use all the commands whatever you typed earlier. You should be very uh, effective and efficient. Yeah. Just remove whatever message that you have. You just add, yeah, add gitlab ci, add dot gitlab dash ci dot yaml. Yeah, in the front you say add before dot git. Yeah, a capital. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can do a git push. Your if you go to GitLab, you can see that. See, you did not even do anything. It automatically came here. You see the fail, right?
Yeah.
Basically, it is trying to execute it automatically. Since your file is not updated or having any stages, not having proper jobs, it is not executed. So this one, for you to initially understand, as long as you have the .gitlab-ci.yml file, the pipeline will be automatically started. Here, two things we need to understand. What is the trigger for pipeline here? What is the event? I mean, event or trigger. For example, what is triggering you to wake up in the morning if you put an alarm? The sound. The sound, right? The alarm sound that you are getting is a trigger for you to wake up in the morning. If it is on silent, I mean, if it is not audible to you, you will not be able to wake up, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, similarly, here there should be event created. There should be a notification created. That is nothing but, as of now, we are going ahead with the git push. That is the default trigger for pipeline. So whenever you push changes to a particular repository, the pipeline will be automatically triggered. And based on whatever information you feed it into your .gitlab-ci.yml file, your pipeline will start. Any questions on this understanding?
Sir, once again.
Okay. See, trigger is nothing but your way to get a notification. Similar to the alarm ring, alarm bell, uh, or maybe somebody calling you, right? That you can think it as a trigger, or somebody waking you up in the morning. So without that, usually by default, you don't wake up early in the morning or at a particular specified time, right? Similarly, when you want to run the pipeline based on a particular action, you have to make sure the trigger is in place. The trigger is in place automatically as of now, or by default, it is available for GitLab and most of the repositories. That goes based on the push. The git push, you do it from GitLab or from your local machine to the remote repository. Git push. What is git push? Saving
Pushing,
changes, saving
saving
changes
changes.
to the remote
Remote.
repository, right? You are saving the changes to the remote repository. That means there is something changed in a remote repository that requires some round of testing. That is why we are executing the pipeline. I mean, automatic way of getting the latest code and running the latest code and check whether everything is working fine. Any questions or any clarity required?
Sir, in
Yes.
Git bash, why we directly not use that YAML file? We have created one more back file.
You tell me. I was trying to explain that. I thought you have got it. Just give it a try. I'll try to make sure you're getting it after that.
Sir, I think GitLab will not understand that YAML file.
Yeah,
That's why.
GitLab will understand only .gitlab-ci.yml file only. So in case if you by mistake you think gitlab-ci-new.yml file, it will understand. If you create it, it will not trigger the pipeline. The reason why I asked you to create a back file is if you have dot file but with a different extension also, it will not run the pipeline. Again, I asked you to move to the file, copy the file to .gitlab-ci.yml file to show you the pipeline is getting executed as long as you have the gitlab-ci.yml file. Even though it is not correct, the pipeline is triggered. We have to make a lot of changes to the pipeline file in order to run it successfully. That we'll see tomorrow.
Yes.
I mean, on Monday. Yeah, any of you guys want to have classes over the weekend?
Sir, online is possible.
Okay. I'll see. I mean, we'll do it on Monday. There's no problem. Uh, any more questions on this particular stuff? Can you all make sure you get the uh, access key, secret key, and your default region added to the uh, setting section of CI/CD under the setting section under the variables? Can
Sure,
you
sir.
quickly share your screen, Darshan?
Darshan left looks like, sir.
How come somebody is kicking out?
Yes, someone is kicked out, so looks like.
Okay, he'll be back, I guess. Sanket, you joined late.
No, I was like joined early, sir. Like
Okay,
before you come in.
Okay, but you were not there for some time.
I
You
was there, sir.
you were there. Okay, you understood everything, right? There's no
Yeah,
question.
today's class I understood, sir. I have created access key, a private key, and default region in lab. Then created one YAML file, which is same like giving the exception. Now we have to continue on that.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll probably start on Monday with uh, a new GitLab YAML file that will execute the complete pipeline.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Sure. Darshan, by any chance you joined back?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Thanks all.
Thank you. Thank you all.